Hey Virgo, welcome to the extended Virgo reading here for September 2019. We are going to clarify these cards here. I am going to start off here with clarifying the Page of Pentacles in reverse here and see why that's here. We have that clarified with the Page of Cups. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, we know the Page of Pentacles in reverse represents the fact that there might be some issues with finances. Okay, no finances given, maybe because there's a new love. Okay, and so you're no longer giving to this situation. All right, with this Page of Cups energy, this is telling me that perhaps you or the other person has met someone new. And is considering, connecting with someone else. All right. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse here, this could be that financial situations have escaped you due to the situation that you're in. If you're dealing with someone who maybe has some addictions, they could have been using money to feed their addiction, to feed what it is that they love, or what's going on with them, or they could be using their money to see someone else. Okay, because we do have the Two of Cups in reverse here with the crowning energy, and that represents either dealing with another person and or trouble in paradise. So it could be that your partner, you or your partner Virgo, is taking money and spending it on somebody else that they're dealing with. But let's clarify this Seven of Wands here, because it looks as though you're defending, or somebody's defending, what it is that they're doing here. All right, so let's clarify this Seven of Wands. And we have this clarified with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so somebody is stepping into their power, saying, you know what, I've had enough of this. This could be you or your partner Virgo. I've had enough of this, and I'm going to defend myself in this situation. I don't like the way I'm being treated. I don't like how this situation is going, and I'm going to step up and I'm going to do something about it. Okay, so someone's stepping in their power to defend themselves in this situation. Now, in the past, we had the Justice card in reverse, and that is what I was interested in clarifying in this reading. One of the cards I wanted to clarify to find out what was a decision that was made that was not in your favor in the past. And we have that clarified with the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe your decision to work on this situation or to give this situation a try, not necessarily, maybe not give it a try. For some, it could be to give it a try. Like I said, when we did the general read, maybe your decision to deal with this person, you were apprehensive at first, but you went ahead and did it anyway. Okay, this could have been somebody you were dealing with in the past. You guys broke up, and then you decided to, okay, well, let's go ahead and work on it and give it a try. And based on that, it looks as though the decision wasn't in your favor. And we have that clarified with the Seven of Pentacles here, where you're like, okay, well, let's work on it and see what happens here. So this is basically clarifying the fact that you wanted to see what was going to happen if you put in work. All right. And so it looks like it just didn't go in your favor here, because you were sitting here waiting to see what was going to happen. Because with the Seven of Pentacles, he's just standing there. All right, just standing there waiting, trying to see if the decision that he made is going to pan out in his favor. And it looks as though that was not the case. All right, so let's clarify what's going on in the immediate future. The Moon card. Why do we have the Moon card here? Let's clarify the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here? Let's clarify the Moon card. We have the Moon card clarified with the, who can't read upside down, Page of Wands in reverse. So yeah, it's like you're hesitant. All right, you're not really sure if you even want to continue on with this person. Okay, with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's like, look, I wanted to see what was going to happen, if we got back together, but it looks as though, I'm really leaning towards not wanting this. So this is where you or your partner is right now in the immediate past. This was the decision that you made about the situation. And now let's take a look at the crowning energy here, which is the Two of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse here? Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. Clarified with the Hierophant in reverse, all right? The Hierophant in reverse is showing up twice here. So yeah, you're definitely done with this situation. You no longer want to be with this person, okay? So that is why we have the Hierophant here in the overall energy. Yeah, it looks as though you're just done with this situation with the Hierophant reverse, okay? It looks, and again, this was somebody that you were dealing with before. You know, they weren't right and exact for whatever reason. You didn't use your intuition. You went against your better judgment here in the past. And as a result of you going against your better judgment, you realized that this was something that you really didn't want after all. All right. And that's why we have the Hierophant in reverse clarifying the Two of Cups in reverse. You're done with this situation. Now, it looks like in the immediate future, we have the Tower card here. So let's clarify this Tower card. So is this you telling the person that you're done? Let's clarify that. We clarify with the Ace of Wands. So either you or your partner is going to reveal that you want a passionate new beginning. Okay? It could either be with your partner, or with someone else. But based on these cards here, I'm showing that you may want to start something new with someone else. You could have met someone else. But we will find that out. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, which is in your fears, let's clarify why that's in your fears. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, Knight of Pentacles in reverse clarified by the by the Emperor. Okay, so this is Taurus energy, Taurus or Aries energy. So it looks as though your fears are that you would not have control over the situation, that the situation would be halted, it would be stagnant, and you wouldn't have the control that you wanted in the situation. Okay. Also with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse here, when I'm looking at this, this is somebody who is stubborn. They don't want to work, and it's like you're supporting them. So this could be another scenario here with the Emperor. The Emperor is usually someone who has money. All right. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who is not working. They could very well be lazy. And that's your fear, that your person may not work or may stop working, which has a lot to do with why we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. All right. So this is causing financial situations, causing financial problems. All right. So that makes sense here why that's in your fears, that you are going to have to, foot the bill and pay for everything. Now let's clarify the Hangman, because this is how people see you. So the Hangman represents enlightenment. It represents having an epiphany, not doing anything until, something comes to you in reference to what it is that you want to do. So we clarify this Hangman energy here. And that's how people see you. We clarify that with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you probably, most of you, Cross-Watcher or Virgo, have met someone new. Okay, and that's represented here with the Tower card with the Ace of Wands. So you are going to let your partner know, and that's going to cause a Tower moment in the relationship. You guys are already fighting. You've already checked out mentally. You've met someone new, and looks like you're just ready to move on, okay? Because you're tired of being the support for this person, okay? And them not working, or, maybe the employment situation is a bit hairy where they're employed for a little while and then they're not, and then they are and they're not. And you're just tired of the inconsistent financial situation. So this person could have very well just lost their job. So this could be the current situation. This person quit their job or is no longer working, and it's just, this is what's adding more fuel to the fire in reference to you wanting to leave. All right, that's what I'm getting for some of you. All right, now let's clarify the Sun card, because in your hopes and fears is the Sun, in your hopes is the Sun card. And let's clarify that. And we have that clarified with the Four of Swords. So yeah, you want relief from this situation. All right. So this is what you're hoping for. You can't wait for the situation to be over with this person. All right. You want to relax. You want to get away from them because they're causing you a lot of stress and aggravation. So this is what you are hoping for. Now the outcome is the Chariot in reverse. Now let's clarify that. We have the Chariot in reverse clarified with the Sun card. Okay, so this situation coming to an end is what the Chariot is representing, and this is a good thing for you. Okay, the universe is saying once the situation comes to the end, things are going to work out in your favor. Things are going to be good for you. All right, so this is what I'm showing here for you guys. So yeah, so this overall energy again, just to recap here, you got back with this person. For some of you, this is somebody for the first time. But for a lot of you, this is someone you broke up with and you got back with them against your better judgment. Okay, your intuition was telling you you shouldn't do it. And then the end result with everything going on is that you're leaving the situation. Okay, the current situation is you're losing money. Okay, this person is costing you money, losing money, whether they're going out with their addictions and spending money and things like that, and taking away from you and your potential situation here. You have a Page of Cups situation here. Now with the Page of Cups clarifying this Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is a new love. Okay. And it's their situation is holding you up from moving forward. You're ready to move on with someone else, and they're costing you money, and the money that they're costing you, or they could just be unemployed, is preventing you from moving away from them sooner than later. All right, and we have that clarified with the Seven of Wands here. You're defending your stance in reference to moving away from them. You're ready to go. All right, so you're stepping into your power saying, look, I had enough. This is enough with this situation. Enough is enough. All right. In the past, you made a decision to get back with this person, or you made a decision to get in a relationship with them, and you just wanted to see what was going to happen. Okay, and over time, this person showed their true colors with this Queen of Cups energy in reverse. Whether they are back out there doing their thing again as far as their addictions, or whether they're just being a manipulative individual, being self-centered. Maybe there's somebody who is very abusive or emotionally manipulative. All right, and they're showing their colors again. Okay, or they're showing those colors for the first time. And in the immediate past, you're like, what the hell's going on? Like, you didn't know what hit you, all right? And you realized there were some secrets going on. This person was carrying on in a manner in which you just not with, okay? And as a result of the way they were carrying on, you're like, you know what? I'm out. I don't want this situation anymore, all right? And you guys did fight about it, and you realized, like, this is not what I want. And so that's why it's clarified with the Hierophant in reverse. All right. You left the situation alone. You broke up. Okay. You ended it. All right. And as a result, this person, your fears were that, you got stuck in this relationship. Like, you didn't want to be stuck in this relationship. So you took control. And also the person was costing you money because they could have not been unemployed or lazy, or just not carrying their weight as far as the financial obligations of the relationship, and you had to step in and take care of everything. Okay? And the thing is that you've met somebody else now. Okay? So you're ready to move on, and you're ready to leave this behind because you want to be free of the situation. Okay? So in your hopes, you're hoping that this situation is done, so that you can have peace of mind. So you can relax and move on with your life. And so now the outcome is that the situation is done. It's no more. It's not moving forward. And you, in turn, are extremely happy. The universe is going to bless you for leaving that situation. All right? So let me get you an oracle card in reference to now that we've clarified this, because this is going to involve, now that we have more detail, we're going to get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card. Now, this is actually a tarot card, but I like these. They're so in-depth and so full of info that I use them as oracle cards. I love these cards. So what we got for my Virgo massive here? What we got for my Virgo for September 2019 Virgo season? All right, let's pull one from the deck here. All right, Virgo. Interesting card. Let's take a look at this card here. Take a look at the graphics here. These cards are so beautiful. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. Alright, so let's find out what this card is, Virgo. So this card represents air energy, okay? And it's just got scales. If you could look up, you see the scales here? See the scale? One half of the scale, the other half of the scale that he's holding. Okay? So this card represents the Two of Air. Let's take a look and see what the Two of Air is about. Okay. Two of Air. Two of Air. The words are duality, the key words: polarity, separation, unity, dichotomy, integration, choice. Looking at the big picture. Key phrases: everything has an opposite. Duality divides and separates. Polarity unites and integrates. When you create, you also destroy. Embrace an open mind. Nothing is ever black and white. A choice between dichotomy and integration. And then sometimes both parties can be right. So the Two of Air represents both duality and polarity, and the theory that everything in creation has an opposite. Duality is the theory of two opposing forces come together to create the state of chaos. In this theory, positive and negative poles repel each other, and so there is a constant and ongoing battle between two, where one seeks to overcome or be rid of the other. Okay, so polarity, however, is the idea that two opposing forces exist in all things within the universe, not as a separate competing force, but as complementary, opposing aspects of a singular whole. In this theory, one is just as necessary as the other and does not exist without the other. And in some situations, depending upon one's perspective, one could be even said to be an identical mirror image of the other. Consider a magnet, for example. It is made up of a positive pole and a negative pole. Without either one or the other, the magnet ceases to be a magnet. You cannot remove a negative half from the positive half because there's no half and one. There's no half of one and half of the other. There's only the whole. So if you were to divide a magnet in two, all you would succeed in doing is one of two things. You would create two separate magnets or destroy the magnet. As the theory of polarity points out, there are opposites. And while one has no identity or meaning without the other, neither is intrinsically good or bad. Fear is. Love is. Light is. Dark is. Love can be as destructive as fear, and fear can be as beneficial. It can save lives and inspire the desire to improve or heal. It can also make you more empathetic, understanding, and appreciative. More than not, both polar opposites are experienced in unison. For example, when you create something, you destroy the state that existed prior to your creating it, which is called creative destruction. You create and destroy in unison, exactly. They are not separate states. You are the same state seen from two different perspectives. They are the same state seen from two different perspectives. When you love something, you most probably also fear losing it. The fear might not be voiced or even acknowledged. It might even be denied. It is, however, still present. You would fight to protect that something because you love it, but you also fight because you fear losing it or seeing it harmed. Therefore, to love is to fear, and to act from a place of love is also act from a place of fear. You might choose to lose weight or exercise and say that you are doing it because you love yourself, and so you deserve to have a healthy body. But at the same time, it could be said that you choose to lose weight and exercise because you fear what may happen if you don't. The choice is motivated by both love and fear. So again, it's the same state simply viewed from two different perspectives. That, my friend, is polarity. And with the duality principle, one force is always better than the other, right or wrong, love or hate, light or dark, positive or negative, creation and destruction. All illustrate extreme opposites where one is perceived to be good and the other is bad. And the primary goal is for good to triumph over to outcome the bad. Duality divides and creates two separate states. It can create a state of one versus the other. It creates a warlike state of conflict. Okay? Now, what this is basically saying here is that you are coming with different versions as to why you need to leave this situation, but the end result is you need to leave. You know, you may be fighting this person or defending yourself against this person because you want to defend the relationship. And so that's why you gave them another chance. But at the same time, now you have to fight to defend yourself to leave the relationship. Okay? But the end result is you were fighting for the relationship, whether you're fighting to end it or to keep it. All right, so Virgo, I hope that this resonated with you. Please feel free to let me know in the comments if it did. I wish you the best in your endeavors, and I wish you success with your new love. And I will check with you in October. Peace out, Virgo. Love you.